Hello, my name is Father Tom Hoare. I'm president of St. Edmund's Retreat on Enders Island in Mystic, Connecticut. You might notice that I have a little bit of a scar here. That's because my fencing teacher, the tip on the foil fell off and he sliced me. Well, at least that's what I'm telling people. Actually, I have good Irish skin and I had a little beta cancer removed from that with Mohs surgery, and they took a lot more than I anticipated, but I'm fine. The St. Edmund's Retreat is a multifaceted ministry of healing and hope. People cross our causeway for all different reasons. They come and they walk in our gardens. We have gorgeous gardens. The island was given to the Society of St. Edmund in 1954 and served for many years as our novitiate. But now it is a multifaceted ministry with recovery programs for people struggling with substance and process addictions. It's a place of healing, the place of opportunity, a renewal of hope. People come and participate in our Sacred Art Institute, which we teach calligraphy, manuscript illumination, wood carving, Gregorian chant, iconography. And our chapel is really the centerpiece of the island in so many different ways, including all of the art in the chapel dedicated under the title of Our Lady of the Assumption. When you come and you enter into the chapel, you enter into an experience of beauty. Beauty of God's creative genius and the beauty that is captured by sacred artists who are seeking to celebrate and to promote and to deepen people's understanding of how the church has used art to proclaim the word and invite people to discover that beauty that exists in creation and all around the island. You see the magnificence. Every day the water is different, the sky is different. There are days when it's cloudy and you can't see beyond our seawall, and it takes an act of faith that on the other side is the Fisher's Island Sound. It's kind of like our prayer lives. Sometimes we have to make that act of faith when we really are struggling with our intimacy with God. When we talk about St. Edmund's Retreat and Enders Island as being a place of healing and hope, in 1967, members of the 12-step community started to meet here for weekly meetings. And then they started having retreats. But now we have a recovery program for young men who have gone through detox, they've gone through rehab, and they come to us almost as blank canvases upon which to write and draw the next chapter of a life that is so different than the darkness of their past. You know, we have a young man who is now they're expecting their second child. He's married. He's an ICU nurse here in Connecticut. We have another fellow that's spent 3 years with us who's now a licensed clinical social worker. We have 2 lawyers. I'm sorry about that, but we have 2 lawyers. We have folks who have learned and apprenticed trades while they've been with us, and now they own, one owns his own masonry company, another one owns his own electrical contracting company. It is a place of transformation, healing, hope, and recovery, and we help folks build that foundation upon which they can build healthy, holy, joyful, peaceful, productive lives. Many of the young men that come to us have no means. Their families have no means. Or if they had means, many families have almost gone bankrupt trying to find healing and recovery for their sons. And will never prevent us from welcoming someone into the recovery community. And that's why we rely so much on the prayers, the generosity, and our fundraising events. Every year in the summer we have this, we put a big tent out on the lawn and we have a cigar dinner called Holy Smoke. And that has become the great source of funding for a lot of what we do in our recovery ministries. When you come to the island and you cross the causeway, people have told me that it's an experience of entering into holy ground. And they may come here to see the dahlias, they may come here to go to a 12-step meeting, they may come here because they've heard about St. Edmund's arm. But the island comes to you also, because the beauty that surrounds you, the encounters that you have as you walk the gardens and sit at our table, open you up to an experience that you probably didn't anticipate. And it may be an enriching experience, it may be a transformative experience. It may be the beginning of a journey of healing, recovery, and hope. You know, when the island comes and touches your heart, it really is God's grace that's touching your heart. Now, we produce a variety of different programs and prayers and reflections that we put out over the internet. So in some senses, the island can come right into your home, onto your TV screen, your computer screen, your tablet or your iPhone. But more importantly, it comes to you as an encounter with the loving mercy of God. And when you are open to that, the beauty in the chapel and its sacred art, or the dahlias that are alive with color in the gardens, or the music you might hear coming out of our residence room, or the music you hear from the St. Edmund's pipes and drums, that entice people to experience Enders Island and St. Edmund's Retreat in such a variety of ways that there's something for all of us here.